Hello and welcome to the disc golf course in Golden, British Columbia. I was in town for work and decided to check it out. It's not a very long course, but when there's a new disc golf course to play, it's tough to pass it up. This first hole, wide open, felt like I almost threw it in, grabbed the quick birdie. This second hole kind of sets the tone for the whole course, as the rest of the course is really heavily wooded, but every hole continues to be quite short. So this one left my Rhino a little bit short. I don't have much of a forehand, but I thought this would be an awesome opportunity to test things out. And you kind of see my stance being bothered there. I didn't get my hips turned, and that tree kind of psyched me out. So I really airballed that putt. That was from about 35, 40 feet. Hole 3, another short one, another Rhino forehand, trying to get it down there. You can see I kind of barely threw this, and I went long. You can also hear the wind in the background. The weather's really changing, and that'll be something that becomes quite the problem in the rest of the round. Clean up my putt, 2 down through 3, and I wouldn't expect to be any less, honestly, based on this course. This one bothered me a lot, actually. This hole is really short and shaped up for a nice hyzer, so I really wanted to go for the ace. And then this.
This was my lie, and I just hit the cage without the camera rolling. God damn it.
So, obviously we missed my second shot. I threw a swan sit-up hyzer and wrung it off the cage, which would have been an awesome 2. Kind of disappointed that I didn't catch the cage hit on camera, and also disappointed that that didn't go in for me. And that's another 3 on a hole that you definitely want to birdie any day of the week. Hole 5, 130 feet. If you guessed Rhino forehand, you're correct. Just, the only mistake I think is possible to make on this hole is to leave it too low, maybe. Just give it enough airspace to get around the corner well, and you figured this hole out. Another short putt, and another birdie. Hole 6. Now you can hear the rain really coming down, and I've switched from my Rhino to my Tactic because it's in the Exo medium plastic, and I thought I'd get better grip. And I hung on a little too long, kicked a tree, and fell down to the left. It ended up better than I thought because I thought a tree hit here would put me in jail, but I was actually, only 15 feet from the basket. Hole 7, the rain's really coming down. It's 316 feet. The tee pad was feeling slippery in that dirt section in the front, so I wanted to go with a Leopard 3.
Oh my god.
And you can see,
It's so slippery.
as I said, it slips right out of my hand and falls to the left. I actually lose that disc here because these bushes are 2 to 3 feet high in some sections, and I just threw from where I saw the disc last. I watched the footage back 3 or 4 times to get a better idea of where my disc landed, and I still couldn't find it. Those high shrubs and bushes were impossible to find discs in that day. Clean that up. I'll call that a 4 for the lost disc stroke, but in all reality, it was a pretty easy hole still. Hole 8 is 232 feet, and I'm not sure there's actually a fairway. You can't see the basket, but it's through that wall of trees on the left, and I'm thinking of throwing something that I can flex and have come back, and I didn't give it enough, but I also hit the first available tree. You'll see the basket on my next shot here, and through another wall of trees. Honestly, this was kind of a disappointing hole. Even though the course was short, I thought it was fairly well laid out for families and new players, but there seems to be no rhyme or reason to this one. And if anyone has played this course and knows the line, please let me know. Throwing another Rhino hyzer because there was a more approachable gap on the right side, but I left myself a pretty significant putt here. It looks like it's fairly close, but I'm pretty well outside the circle, and I felt pretty good about hitting that putt as I did the joke run in. You can see how many steps I have to take. I'm over 6 foot. That was actually a pretty significant putt, and I felt good about that. Hole 9, again, disc got kind of wet from that last throw, went to the Tactic again, and yeah, I definitely almost aced. Based on where my disc landed here, I must have been between the band and the cage, and that felt good to cash that putt for another 2. And then something crazy happened. My round got cut short, and so I'll be playing the back nine at another time. So listen in.
There's a bear right there.
Right there.
Yeah, it just crossed here like 10 seconds ago.
I'll play really quick. Like really quick. Thank you for the heads up.
So yeah, there, the guy that lives beside the course told me that there was a bear behind me on the course and that it had just crossed the road behind me 2 minutes ago. So I had to get off the course and go home. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to finishing this course for you at another time when there are less animals on the course. Bye.